Hi, my name is Tim and I'm forgiven. I don't know how you feel about our future, but most of the people I talk to, I don't know one person, I haven't talked to one person who said that our country's going the wrong direction and things are going to get worse and worse and worse, and that our country has seen its best days. The best days are behind us. They're gone. That's like saying we've reached the peak and we're going down the hill. Now, if we've reached the peak, there's no more peaks. Now, I can't accept that. I can't leave that for my grandkids. I can't leave that for the future generations. I can't say that I sat on my hands and let my country self-destruct. I cannot do that. I cannot crawl into the closet. I cannot weasel. And I love people and I care about people. And so many times I myself, I get into a funk where, I want somebody to lift me out. And a lot of times it doesn't come. It doesn't come. But nobody is obligated through, well, what do you want through, the only thing that obligates us is love. If somebody's sick and we help them, it's love that obligates us. We're trying to relegate love not through hearts but through laws. And we're self-destructing our country. You have got to understand that we cannot keep piling entitlement on top of entitlement on top of entitlement and expecting the foundation to hold. At some point in time, we're going to have too many entitlements and the foundation is going to crush. And when the foundation is crushed, then there's nothing. If you don't have a foundation, you don't have anything. You can understand what I'm saying. Now, our media in this country has been focused on envy and lust and power. They love envy, they love lust, and they love power. And these three things you see prevail everywhere. Politicians, movies, news, they focus on these three issues. Now, lust can be physical lust for physical, or it can be lust for power. It can be lust for money. It can be lust for control, power, control. This lust is a poison that sneaks in under the shield of loving and caring. Now, you say you want to take from one person to give to another person, and you're going to utilize a law to make sure that happens. Now, this is lust, it's envy, and it's greed. Everybody has an obligation that is inside of their heart to help everybody. It is something that weighs on individually, and we don't. It would be great to delegate laws that guaranteed everybody have everything. One of the first things that we got to understand is that there are things that cannot be fixed. There's cancers that when you get them, you're going to die. They can't be fixed. Now, does that mean they won't be fixed in the future? No, that's not the point. The point is today, if you get that cancer, you will die. Okay? There's nothing on this planet that anyone could do to make sure you don't get that cancer. There is nothing that anyone can do. Now, there may be things that you can do, practices that you can change to help prevent it, but we're not all clear about that even. But my point is we cannot relegate health, we cannot relegate wealth, we cannot relegate a positive mental attitude, within you or around you. The everything that we need in life is not furnished. It's not a freebie. You know, we need a cheerleader. We don't have them. We need help. We don't necessarily have it. You know, we need wealthy parents to help. We don't necessarily have it. Laws cannot manipulate society to ensure that you have the things that you need. And laws, our politicians and our media representatives are manipulating the thoughts and the ideas that somehow this can be delegated. When we set up tax laws so that one man pays a bigger percentage, not more money, a bigger percentage. Now there's a difference between paying more money and paying a bigger percentage, because a guy who makes $1 million pays 10% is paying more money, but he's paying the same percentage as someone who makes $1,000 and pays 10%. 10% is called fair, right. There's a right and there's a wrong. I'm not wealthy. I don't fit into the status of middle class. But I think it's wrong to tax the middle class more than I'm taxed, percentage-wise. I think it's terribly, terribly wrong. If you don't think that, you're greedy, you're envious, you're lustful, and you're wrong. And our country's been headed in this wrong direction for a long time. The direction that, for some reason, that government has to provide health care. That government needs to ensure that everybody gets treatment in the hospital. And the crazy, insane thing is that most people usually get all the health care they ever need, especially when they're in dire straits. You know, they go to the hospital, they get treatment. Some people lose their houses, they lose their farms, they lose their businesses because of health. It happens. Now, what do? We tax the wealthy to kind of eat and dig at them. People in their own hearts have a desire to do what they can for people who are less fortunate, whether it be financially, physically, or health-wise, or situational-wise. They have it in their own hearts. Now, some people dig deep into their hearts and pull out a lot, more than they should. Some people pull out. I could give you an Florence Nightingale. If you know anything about Florence Nightingale, she came from a wealthy family. She stepped into a dirty, filthy profession because of love. She didn't. Her parents despised the idea. Now, this is somebody who dug deep into the pit of their heart to give themselves. Now, this is natural. Some people, they are selfish, and they're greedy, and they're envious, and they don't dig. Not that they don't feel it. They feel it. But can we force them? Can we force them to care and give from their heart? When we do that, we're destroying right and wrong. Politicians, you can make your decision based on one thing. Please stop making decisions based on how many votes it'll get you or how much approval it'll get you from the media. Start basing your opinions on one thing. What is right and what is wrong. Health care guaranteed by the government is obscene. It is filthy. It is wrong. It's like guaranteeing them a car. It's like guaranteeing them a home. It's like guaranteeing them good parents. It's wrong. It can't be done. It's wrong. That's it. It's wrong. It's wrong. Why would you want to do something because it gets you elected if it's wrong? You're not going to get my vote if you're signing your name to things that are wrong. We don't want to repeal the health care, and I know everybody's pandering around with this replace. You don't want to repeal just to replace. You want to repeal to eliminate it, to get rid of it. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. Let's start digging into regulation. The way we regulate companies. The way we, what's the word? Discourage. The way we discourage oil production. Do you understand what you're doing to our nation? The engine of the world is oil, and it's been discouraged. It is oil is a godsend. If you don't know what that means, go figure it out. And if you don't believe me, go prove that oil is not a godsend, because you can't prove that it's not. It's been one of the most unbelievable minerals that changed life for the poor and the downtrodden far more than any other thing in the history of the world. Right there besides the nuclear bomb. That changed us. The beautiful things in beautiful hands. But we can't always regulate the hands that get them weak and dry. And obviously we're trying to regulate oil. Oil should be $20 a barrel. It should be. You know why it's not? Because of you. Because of me. And if we don't change it, we're burying our country. If I haven't covered enough, keep listening. I'll get something else sooner or later. Everybody needs to do their part. Go down, knock on doors, talk to your politicians, make phone calls. We've got to change this for our grandkids. God bless you.